Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Explorers family. Today we will be going on a small trip, not really a big vacation, I would say, although you could call it that. We are going to be going to Sandusky. Now, that's pretty much the same place we went to last year. However, we aren't going to be going to like Cedar Point or Hotel Breakers or anything like that. We are actually going to be going to a place called Port Clinton. Now, I don't know anything much about that place, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be near Sandusky. So, we are going to be driving around 3 to 4 hours because that's the same time we drove last year. So, we're going to go in the car and probably drive like a good 1 to 2 hours before we stop for lunch, and then we will continue our way towards Port Clinton. Alright, so we are on the road now, and this is where we are headed. As you can see, it says Port Clinton. It's a little bit blurry, but it is also right next to Sandusky, which you can also see on the map, and that is also next to Cedar Point, so we are actually going to be pretty close. Okay, so now it's been about 2 hours of driving. We are at a rest area over here close to Toledo, Ohio, I believe. We started at around 11:40 in the morning, and now it's right after 2, so I would say about 2 hours. So we are gonna have lunch here. It's actually a pretty nice place so far. Got a few benches over here, and then the bathrooms are right here. So we are gonna have lunch on one of these picnic benches. Alright, here is the map. You can see this blue dot is where we are, really close. It's like north, like Toledo, maybe even close to Sandusky. Our home is like right here, close to like Cincinnati. So we have driven quite a bit across the whole state in just a matter of 2 hours. Okay, so this is the spot that we got for lunch. It's like supported with a roof so that we can hide from the sun. All right, so we are back in our car after finishing lunch, which was really good, and I also had some cake for dessert, which was awesome too. So now we're gonna get back on the highway in a few minutes, and then we only have like an hour and a half or something like that drive to Port Clinton or Sandusky, so we will see you there. Alright guys, we have finally arrived at our hotel. Well, I actually wouldn't call this even a hotel. It's like a small condo, like a small kind of apartment. So let me give you a quick tour. Alright, so this is like where we come up. Our car is like down there. It's a pretty like even hall, like just for us kind of, and then it says welcome to the lake. This is a bear and a crocodile, I think. I don't know, crocodile or alligator. It's just toys, but there is also a toy owl down there. Okay, so this is gonna be the dining place with like a pretty great view out here. There's a small lake, and then back there's some water, which is that is actual Lake Erie. And then there are a lot of like bugs and stuff actually attached to these windows.
We have spiral staircase.
And then you also have this spiral staircase downstairs. And apparently you have access to like all this, to this pond and all this backspace, and then eventually you can even like go back towards the beach. We have a little rack to put your stuff. Okay, and then this is the kitchen. You have your fridge, your freezer, your sinks. Okay, and then we come here into the bathroom. You have standard bathroom with a shower. And then here is the bed, one of the bedrooms. So you have 2 beds. We have a closet, a lamp with some seashells, which is pretty cool. A view to like the front of like where we also parked. Okay, so this is our living room. Pretty standard with like a couch and like 2 sitting chairs. As we come here, we have another bathroom. So we actually have 2, the toilet and a shower as well. And then finally we have this room, which it's also has the same view. And then These beds just have one pillow.
Very
And a TV. Very aesthetic. And then finally we have washing machine and dryer.
Map.
And we also have this map of the Lake Erie Islands, I would say. So we are like somewhere down like here. And so then
Sandusky Bay.
Yep. Sandusky. There's
South Passage.
Cedar Point right here.
Erie.
Kelly's Island. All of this. Alright, sometime later, now it's been about an hour since I gave the tour, and now we are right next to wonderful Lake Erie behind me. So we are actually also behind a lighthouse. I don't know if you can see too well back there, but there is a lighthouse. I don't think we can climb up there because of COVID, unfortunately, but we will go around here and explore the water, which you can see some boats as well going behind me. And the water is really blue and nice, so it's a very, very nice sight. Alright, so this is like the outdoor patio area with some benches to use. We have a trash can over here. And then this is where you can get a really good view of the lake. So if I go past these rocks, you can see the small little shoreline right here of the water. Looks really pretty. It's like nice blue. This could be a pretty good place for a postcard, maybe, if you know, you want to have thing Lake Erie as your destination. And I think you can actually go back down into these rocks. Alright, we've climbed over these rocks to get to right in front of the lake.
Oh, I think the coast is over there.
So if we look into the distance, you can see like one island right there. I'm not sure which one that is, either like maybe Putin Bay or Kelly's Island. We went to those islands last year, so if you want, you can check those videos out. But we might be going to them this year as well. And this is like a really nice place to watch the water come, crash against the rocks. Alright, we're carefully climbing
Don't fall.
on these rocks. I will try my best not to fall, which will actually probably not fall. So.
Actually couldn't.
Ooh, look at this rock, very
Oh my God.
shell-like.
Maybe a lot of.
So we might get to rocks that are actually closer
Oh, come over here. Come over here.
to the waves. Alright, here's a nice
Ooh.
little one. Oh, you put some water. Don't want to get the camera wet. Alright, here's another rock to get a really good view of the lake.
Beautiful, actually.
Alright, so we are going towards something that we found. I don't know what. But there are more like bigger and even rocks out here. So that's good for like stepping purposes.
Follow me, I think it's right here. Look at this.
Yeah, so this is like a really flat place where you can, you know, maybe take some more pictures here. The rock is like a little bit uneven, but it's probably the best out of like all of them. So the waves are pretty big right here. So they're like entirely covering this rock and that rock. Yeah. Alright, so as I make my way over. Alright, this is the Marblehead Lighthouse. It was made in 1821, so pretty old. Alright, this is the lighthouse. Stretches all the way up there. So, unfortunately at this time they are not allowing people to go up to the top. I don't know if it's due to COVID or if it's too late, because right now it's like about 6:50 p.m. So maybe they would have like stopped earlier in the day for us to go up, but it's still really cool. Here is another place to, you know, sit back and kind of watch the waves in the shade because of all the trees up here. And so there are a lot more rocks, and I guess you can like go into the water more easily back here. So here there are a lot like more flatter, longer rocks, and Yeah, the waves would definitely wet these rocks way more often. So this has also made it much easier for walking over here. Here, I guess like if the bigger waves would come, they would like crash more onto the person who sits here. And we just saw one more thing here. That is Cedar Point back there, the amusement park. So Cedar Point is all the way back there. I don't know if we would actually be able to go see it in person, but that is really cool that we got to see it from here. You can see all the coasters. Very, very nice. All right, so we just came down here, and this is where it's like a lot more, you know, really flat. So I'm guessing now it's maybe low tide, but I'm not sure. But this is a really dry area. Ooh, look, there are a lot of boats going across now.
3 boats.
Probably to one of these islands back there. Another interesting thing I noticed is that on these rocks you have some moss growing like on the edges and between them. Yeah, very green looking moss with some bugs and dandelion seeds. All right, here we'll try to get a better view of Cedar Point. It's at the really, really bottom of the screen, so hopefully I'm getting it. You can see any of good roller coasters. So this would be the entrance to the lighthouse, and I'm assuming there's like stairs or something up there. Then we have a window here, there, and then up there's another window. It's just like kind of behind on the tower. But it's probably like on where the staircase is, so that you can like look out and stuff. And then obviously there's a balcony up there at the top. Alright, so right next to the lighthouse, we have this life-saving station. So this is probably where they would, you know, treat patients. But now I think it says a museum right here on this wall. The Marblehead Lighthouse Historical Society Museum. So that is basically all for that side. There's like a few other extra rocks and stuff. This side we have a little place here, and then there's a patio here, and some benches. And then we also have a good view of the water, and of course Cedar Point, which I am showing a lot, so. Alright, so that will be all for Marblehead Lighthouse State Park. It was really, really cool. I would recommend for you to come here and check out if the lighthouse is available for climbing, because if it is, it would be really cool. So next, since we are all done with this part, we are going to be going to another park for watching the sunset, I believe. So let's head there. Okay, actually changing plans, we are gonna be having dinner at Subway. The sunset isn't until like 9:07 p.m. here, so if we can view it from our room, that would be great. Alright, we have ordered from Subway. Nanya, what do you think? You got spinach, lettuce, and olives. So would you get this again then?
Yeah. We got Subways a lot.
Yeah. So for me, I will eat mine at our room. Alright, we just got back to our room. Look at these 2 swans right here. Very cool. Alright, so this is my sandwich that I got from Subway here. I got some black olives, some green peppers, and some other things. It was actually pretty good. And we also added an extra honey part onto it, which made it even better. So I will enjoy the dinner. Alright, I am done with dinner. It was still pretty good. I would maybe get a different kind of bread next time, because this time we got the Italian bread, which normally we would get the whole wheat bread. So I would get the whole wheat bread next time, definitely, if they have it. I would say it was pretty good overall. So that will wrap it up for today. It was a really fun day. Driving here was great. We got to see the lighthouse. And we also had a great dinner as well. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Bye.